So I was overweight as a kid, and when I turned 15, I really wanted to lose the weight. I still remember to this day, I started by trying to do some light jogging around this massive park that was right next to the house that we lived in. I was actually pretty disciplined, and I ran 3 times a week for at least 4 weeks in a row without fail. And with doing that, I literally saw 0 weight loss. To this day, I still remember that feeling of absolute hopelessness and frustration that came from putting in the work and getting no result. So in today's episode, I'm gonna show you why it's literally impossible numerically to outwork a bad diet so that you can have the breakthrough that I finally had and make rocket ship speed progress to your big weight loss goal. Okay, so let's break this down. So the first thing that we want to understand is that fat equals a certain amount of calories that are stored up in your body as excess. Now, the thing you might have heard, and if not, this is kind of crazy when you really look at the numbers, is that 3,500 calories equals 1 pound of fat. So that means if you want to lose 1 pound, you have to burn 3,500 calories on top of what you're already eating in a normal day just to be alive and maintain your weight. And if you did the math and if you wanted to lose 2 pounds, it would go to 7,000 calories and so on and so forth. So this is an important number to understand because everyone has what's called a basal metabolic rate with a number that basically, if you eat that amount of calories in a day, so let's just say a normal 2,000 calorie diet, you would maintain your weight. And if you ate more than this, so let's say you ate 3,000 calories in a day, you would gain weight. And if you ate 1,500 calories in a day, you would lose weight. And if you've ever looked on the back of a nutrition label, that's how they base the daily allowances for calories, proteins, carbs, fats, all the percentages. They base it off like a daily 2,000 calorie intake diet. So let's say that we have our friend Susie here. And Susie is 50 years old, and her daily maintenance calories, the number of calories that she could eat in a day and not gain weight or not lose weight. So let's say if she just had the 2,000 calories, she would just maintain her weight. If she had 3,000 calories in one day, she would slowly be gaining weight. If she had 1,500 calories in a day, she would be slowly losing weight. So I want you to keep this in mind as we move into this next part. Okay, so we'll use me for an example. So when I first wanted to start losing weight, I thought that, okay, I should go run to burn calories. So here's the crazy part that I wanted to show you. So this is me running. I was sad because I hate running. And let's say I did 3 jogs a week. And with those jogs, I burned 200 calories per run, which is about average, right, for your weight and how far you go. But that's about 200 calories per run. So that equals 600 calories for the week. Okay, so problem here is if you remember this top number that we have to subtract from in order to actually lose weight, that's 3,500 calories. If you subtract the 600 calories from that, that becomes 2,900 calories that I would still have to burn in order to even lose 1 pound a week. Now, the frustrating part with this is if you're putting in the work and you're getting out there and you're sweating and you feel like you're making better food choices, a lot of times when you're just working out, you actually increase your appetite, and if you never understand nutrition, it can just make you more hungry, which makes you eat more without you even realizing it. And that's exactly what was happening to me. I did that for an entire month, and I got so frustrated and just completely felt hopeless that I gave up and I just quit altogether. And that is a cycle that most American people go through. One of my favorite sayings is take the throne, break the cycle. So let's break this cycle together. Now, let's look on the opposite. So let's take a look at the nutrition now. So if you understand nutrition, and this isn't even like dieting, guys, this is like just understanding science a little bit and how food and macronutrients, the proteins, the fats, the carbs, actually apply to your body and just make you feel. So if there's a way where we could help you have great energy, make you feel full, but still create a big calorie deficit every day, that's what everyone wants. And the crazy thing about nutrition, let's look at the numbers. So just a normal diet, which in our world, that means like whole foods, feeling full, lots of choices. It's not very restrictive, but it is putting healthy food into your body rather than junk food. You could actually burn hundreds of calories a day by doing this. And if you multiply that up over the week, you could burn easily anywhere from 500 to 1,000 calories per day. So let's take that 1,000 calorie mark and then take that over the 7-day period. All of a sudden we have 7,000 calories burned just in a week, just from changing the way that we're eating. So if you're like lighting up, you're like, oh my gosh, I had no idea. That's 2 pounds a week just from making basic food choices differently. so if you're starting to see this come together, if you have the right type of working out, which honestly I would not recommend running, but if you do the right type of working out and then you pair that with a healthy kind of nutritional plan, you can just blow through weight loss. And when I figured this out, my entire world changed. I lost 100 pounds. I became a personal trainer. I built a boot camp to 300 people. And now to this day, we've helped over 1,000 ladies lose at least 25 pounds just with this simple process. If this kind of describes your current situation, you're not alone. If you need some helpful first steps to start to make these nutritional changes in your life so you can lose the weight, I got a couple free gifts for you. The first being the meal plan blueprint that we start our clients out on when they want to lose weight. I'm going to put that in the link below. You can download that as a free gift from us to you. I promise you, if you do it for a week, you'll be down 3 pounds and you're just going to be so excited. The next thing is that we do the weekly chef fry recipes. So when you compare eating better overall, but then you still have this problem where you like have cravings, sugar cravings, salty cravings. That's why we do these chef fry recipes, because like I showed you with the numbers, you can easily blow your entire week of progress by one like bad day of eating, like binge eating. So there's a full playlist. We have an online community where our members vote and give us the recipes they want us to recreate from a high sugar, high calorie, high carb version into a low calorie, healthy version. So they can kind of do that as a substitute and stay on track when it comes to weight loss. If you want to request access to join that private online community, it's a private Facebook group. You can do that by clicking the link below. And if you did find value in this video, it would mean a lot to us if you just hit the subscribe button. That way you never miss one of the weight loss tip videos or one of the recipe videos. And it helps encourage us and let us know that you guys like this type of content that we're making for you. And that is it for the video. So if you're feeling frustrated, so is I, just give this a shot for 1 week. I promise you're gonna be down weight and you're gonna be really excited. If you wanna check out one of those healthy recipe videos, check out this video here where we make low carb and low calorie lemon bars. And if you want some more weight loss tips, check out this video here where my wife does a full breakdown on how much it actually costs to shop healthy. PS, between us, you'll save a lot of money. So thanks for watching the video and we'll see you in the next one.